Oh boy, Kate the peacemaker narrative has returned to the UK press and they are actively pushing it. They are pushing the peacemaker narrative. And there's something that I have noted. The language of the UK press that they use to brainwash the public is somehow like Prince Harry should heal the rift, should mend the rift. They're doing it to make it look like it is Prince Harry who is at fault. Meghan was right in the Oprah interview about the press wanting a villain and a hero narrative, and they've chosen Prince Harry and Meghan as the villains. Well, they've chosen Kate Middleton and William as their form of heroes, individuals who can do no wrong whatsoever. But my family, I am here to end that lie. Because Kate Middleton has done so many wrongs. So many wrongs to Meghan. So many wrongs to Prince Harry himself in her actions against Meghan. Now my family, apparently, UK press are all pushing this narrative that Kate Middleton is reportedly planning to reach out to Meghan Markle to resolve tensions mom to mom. I have a question. Where was this mom to mom when Meghan was pregnant with baby Archie and she was being bullied every single day by the UK press? Where was that mom to mom? Where was solidarity shown to Meghan from another mom, Kate Middleton? When? When was that solidarity ever shown? But somehow right now, this peacemaker narrative that they're trying so hard to make it stick, so hard, but it just won't stick. It just can't work. If they did want it to work, then they should have put a stop to the smear campaign against Meghan back then. When clearly we have all become accustomed to knowing the fact that Kate Middleton and William are the main beneficiaries of the smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. Not just that, Jason Knopf, the man who issued a statement against Meghan in court, is their trustee for the Royal Foundation called Earthflop or Earthshot, whatever its name is. My family, they rewarded that person, Jason Knopf, for issuing a statement against Meghan in court. And despite all that, the one woman who, despite being abused time and time again, always tries to reach out, always tries to mend fences, that person's name is Meghan. And the best part is that when Meghan wants to reach out, she says it herself and not through the UK press spreading propaganda about it. Meghan seeks peace, and she said that in the Card magazine article when Prince Harry told him that his relationship to Prince Charles, now King Charles, appears to be, over, ruined by the UK press. And Meghan said in the Card magazine article, it doesn't have to be that way for Harry like it was for me. Because Meghan said that in the Oprah interview, I had lost my father. I had lost a baby. At the end of the day, life is worth living. Meghan said that in the Oprah interview. Now, Meghan, in the Card magazine article, she said that it doesn't have to be that way for Harry. He doesn't have to lose his father, Charles. If there's any peacemaker in this story, the only person who would foot that bill is Meghan, not Kate Middleton. Not Kate Middleton. It is not Kate Middleton. And let no one ever tell you otherwise. And that royal walkabout back in Windsor after the passing of the Queen tells you what you need to know about Kate Middleton. There was a moment in that walkabout whereby Kate Middleton gave Meghan that evil stare. Let me just reverse this for just about a moment. There was a moment in this Windsor walkabout whereby Kate Middleton gave Meghan an evil, very, very evil stare. Look at that. Look at that. And yet, only one person stands accused of bullying. Only one person stands accused of bullying, and that person is Meghan. And they can't even prove that she bullied any single person. They can't. My family, let me repeat this once again. Look at that. Look at that stare of how she looked at Meghan. Look at that stare. That should tell you what you need to know about Kate Middleton. She is no peacemaker whatsoever. She is no peacemaker. My family, Kate Middleton is just not that person. And someone said that Kate and William cannot be trusted to stop the nasty press briefings against Harry and Meghan. Meghan should stay clear away from them. Kate Middleton and her husband should be kept at an arm's length if they want a relatively peaceful life. If Harry and Meghan want a relatively peaceful life. Because another media outlet says that Meghan Markle is reportedly willing to accept Kate's olive branch. My family, first of all, we know one thing. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, does not engage with the UK press, nor speak to the UK press. She will never speak with individuals who are responsible for bullying her. Even that Windsor Royal walkabout, I said this when it happened. Meghan loves her husband so much that she would stand next to individuals who are a part of the smear campaign against her, and she knows they are a part of the smear campaign against her, and do all of that and take all of that just because of the love that she has for Prince Harry. And Meghan loves Prince Harry. She did that for Prince Harry during the mourning period. And Prince Harry loves that woman, and Meghan loves Prince Harry. Prince Harry loves Meghan, and Meghan loves Prince Harry. Because Meghan in the Can magazine article even said so herself. My love for Prince Harry is much, much more. She did all that. She stood next to individuals who she knows led Jason North to issue a statement against Meghan in court with the hopes of assisting the Daily Mail win its court case against Meghan. Yet Meghan stood right next to them. She stood next to them. She smiled. She greeted the crowds. And she even took Kate Middleton's, those evil gazes that Kate Middleton made towards Meghan. She took all of that. She cried. And then Camilla Tominey-Zalaya proceeds with an article that the black woman had made Kate Middleton cry, prompting so many racist individuals to go after Meghan, to hurl racist abuse towards Meghan, based on a lie which Meghan had talked about trying to get them to change it consistently, to correct that lie. But it fell on deaf ears. The palace responded to Meghan, telling her that they couldn't engage Kate Middleton next to, rumors or gossip. That Kate Middleton's name could not be associated with gossip. Yet found time to correct a gossip about Kate Middleton doing Botox. Or is it the truth? Maybe that's why they found time to correct it. Does Kate Middleton do Botox? My family, this language of the UK press, is a language that has been carefully crafted by the UK press to paint Prince Harry and Meghan as some form of villains who need to apologize to the fam, to Kate Middleton, to Prince William. But then, for doing what exactly, they never say. They say the Oprah interview, appointed for the Oprah interview. But then Harry goes on to say much more in the You Can See. But somehow, they don't have a problem with that, with what Harry said in the You Can See. They don't. Have you noted that UK press go hard against the Oprah interview, but never have much to say about the You Can See? Have you noticed that? I have. The UK press always like to remain mum about, the You Can See, but somehow always go hard after the Oprah interview, in which, but the Miu can see, Prince Harry revealed so much, a lot of things the Miu can see. But then they don't go after it, trying to discredit it so much as they do the Oprah interview. But then every time they try and discredit it, everything that Meghan says keeps on being proven to be true. Like, for instance, even the fact that, yes, baby Archie and little Diana are prince and princess, but then the royal family has not yet updated its website to reflect those changes, saying that King Charles is waiting for Harry's memoir to decide what happens with Lilibet and Archie. And then King Charles goes ahead to put his coronation on the same day as Archie's birthday. If disrespect, do we call it disrespect, or what do we call it? Humiliation, insults, what do we call it, family? Because these are all those. And I can't stand to see what they're doing to Prince Harry and Meghan. I just can't stand to see it. It just really, really pisses me off. Because when you look at the language of the UK press, they're saying that, Harry and Meghan should, no, just Harry. Harry should mend the rift with William. Harry should reach out to William. And then when it comes to the farm led by King Charles, it's somehow that King Middleton is extending an olive branch to Meghan and Harry. We saw those scenes at the Windsor Row walkabout. We saw those scenes. We even saw what happened throughout the mourning period and the Queen's passing. If the royal family was true in trying to extend any form of reconciliation with Harry and Meghan, my family, they would show it by asking the UK press, first of all, to back off of Prince Harry and Meghan. But they've never made any such request. We saw what happened during the mourning period after the Queen passed, about how the royal family leaked that they had sent an invitation to Harry and Meghan to attend the state banquet, and then rescinded that invitation. That was done on purpose. That was done on purpose. And I've said that and I'll keep saying it. They did that on purpose. And then leaking once again to the UK press that, okay, look, we allowed Harry to have his uniform, to wear his military uniform. But then, guess what? His uniform will remove the ER cipher representing the Queen's initials. However, we did allow Andrew to have his. Everything that happened was quite intentional. Everything the farm did was quite intentional. And what they do when they receive backlash because of their actions is that they look for PR to resolve that backlash. For instance, let me use an example. When Charles and the royal family, the farm, was receiving backlash over saying that Harry can't wear his military uniform, despite him being the only one who has gone to serve in the military for more than a decade, Prince Harry issued a statement saying that, let us observe the life and legacy of the late Queen Elizabeth II, and that his decade of military service is not determined by a uniform he wears. And then the royal family, what does it do? What did he do the next day? He said that Harry has been allowed to wear it after the backlash. Let's fast forward to what happened a couple of days ago. Now, Charles put his coronation on the same day as Archie's birthday. Then what happened just yesterday? Just yesterday, a couple of hours ago, Charles did something to resolve the backlash that he's been receiving. Once again, he said he put a picture of Harry and Meghan's wedding day there. And then the UK press, the tabloids are all like, this subtle gesture shows that somehow Charles is reaching out to Harry and Meghan. When just yesterday, they decided that his coronation will be on Archie's birthday. And no wonder someone asked the question, why didn't he put it on William's children's birthday, or George's birthday, or Charlotte's birthday, or Louis' birthday? Why did he put it on his biracial grandchild's birthday? Why did Charles put his coronation on the same day as his biracial mixed race grandson's birthday? Why? Why? He did that because that has always been the goal of the farm. To make it look like the farm never had a biracial woman, marrying into the royal family. That's how they want history to remember that the royal family has always been all white. And Dan Wootton, even the so-called carnival or so-called experts, they know it. They know it. They know the farm's intentions. I mean, that's why they go after Harry and Meghan, because the farm authorizes them to do so. And that's what they do. And they never stop. They never stop. And that's why I don't like seeing these peacemaker narratives that the UK press keeps on drumming up, because it's full of lies, and I like exposing lies. I don't like lies. This K. Middleton, the peacemaker narrative, is full of a bunch of filthy lies, and I hate lies. I don't like lies. I always like the truth. We must always speak the truth. And this channel will keep things simple and clear. We'll speak the truth. The truth is, the royal family does not seek any reconciliation with Harry and Meghan. It seeks the erasure of Prince Harry's biracial black family. That is what they seek from the history books. That is what the farm seeks. They do not seek peace with Harry and Meghan. They don't seek reconciliation with Harry and Meghan. Even the UK press itself will never allow a reconciliation between Harry and Meghan and the farm itself and the royal family headed by Charles. They will never allow it. If they do, then what stories will they have to write? What hate campaign will they have to profit from? Are they going to wait for Prince William's children to grow up? Are they going to wait for the next 14 years till they're 18 years old to write negative stuff about them? The UK press is not very patient. They are not known for their patience. They want things to happen as soon as possible. They want the smear campaign to continue. No matter how many articles they write about Harry should reach out and mend the rift, they don't want to heal the rift. They want a husband to abandon his wife and kids and then effectively destroy the spare's reputation completely. Because God forbid that happens. Let me just use a hypothetical situation that indeed that happens. They succeed in taking a husband from his wife. Then what have you done to Harry? You've destroyed him completely. His reputation, his character. Those who hated him for marrying a black woman will continue to hate him. They won't stop. And that is mostly right-wing individuals who believe in what they're told by the mostly right-wing tabloid press owned by the Murdoch and the Rothmere. And those who have supported Harry and Meghan all this time, those who stood by Harry and Meghan because they see what Harry is doing, protecting his wife and kids from the bullies, the UK press, when they see that happen, then also they'll be angry and pissed off at Harry. And that would be the effective destruction of Prince Harry. Because, make no mistake, I just saw something that the UK press want. This hate campaign has prompted many social media accounts full of hate to strut out and spread their hate campaign pile that they read from the UK press, that they get from the UK press owned by the Murdochs and the Rothmere. Then they spread it on social media. And from what I have noticed is the fact that even these individuals, they feel like Harry should be rescued from this biracial black woman that they think that stole Harry from them. That is their feeling. That's how they feel. Because from what I've seen, that's what they want. For somehow they think that Harry wants to be rescued, that he's trapped. When they know fully well that they can't stand seeing Harry happy. Whenever Harry says that he's happy, whenever he says it on the me, you can see that this is the life that I should have been. This is the place that I should have been 2 years ago. This is where I should have been. When they say it, they completely ignore what Harry has said. And they look for anything to try and justify their hate campaign, that somehow Prince Harry needs to be rescued. My family, that's what they do to try and mask the fact that they don't like Meghan because she's of a different race. It's not racism, it's a character, they say. If that's the case, then why has she never had any complaint from any single person long before she met Prince Harry? Why has no one ever said a bad word about Meghan long before she met Prince Harry? Why has no one? Why did Simon Rex go on record to reveal that he was offered $70,000 to lie that he had slept with Meghan, and then he refused the money? Why then? For those who say it's her character, not her race, because it is racism. That's the reason that they are angry and pissed off at Meghan, and they feel like they want to rescue Prince Harry from her. And let's hypothetically think that they'll succeed in doing that. Let's say hypothetically that they are able to do that, that somehow Harry abandons his wife and kids. Will these individuals full of hate be okay with Prince Harry then? No, they won't be. They won't be okay with Prince Harry because they're still mad. They'll still be angry that he fell in love with a mixed-race black woman. And those who have supported Harry all this time will also be upset that Harry left his biracial family. They'll be angry about it. And that, my family, is how I believe the farm wants to destroy the spare. They've done that from Margaret to Andrew. And I believe that is what they want to do to Harry. That's the plot. That's how they do it. That's my personal assumption, my opinion in how they want to do it. To fully destroy the spare. Because they are not stopping. The smear campaign does not show any signs that it's ending. It's still continuing. And these pious PR stories of, Kate the Peacemaker or William trying to reach out. We saw it during the Royal Windsor Walkabout. Whereby Prince William was said to be the one who made a phone call to Harry and Meghan. And then William was the peacemaker. That Prince William was the one who reached out to them. We saw the PR out in full force that day. Everything that these two do, that William and Kate Middleton do, they do it for PR, for themselves. Because the palace cares about optics, how it looks, rather than how it feels. Even Meghan said that in the Can magazine article, when she talked about a fire breaking out in her son's bedroom while on the South African tour. My family, I have this to say as I end this podcast. Kate Middleton is no peacemaker. Kate Middleton is no peacemaker. I want to say that 100%. Kate Middleton is not a peacemaker. And someone even said that you think that there's a peacemaker with that evil stare that Kate Middleton made towards Meghan. I think not. Stop making things up. It's embarrassing. Shameful. Palace PR out in full display. My family, I want to hear your opinion about all of this. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. And God bless each and every single one of you. What do you think about this Palace PR and Kate the Peacemaker narrative coming back? I want to hear your opinion about all of this. And stay tuned to our next video. Kate Middleton is no peacemaker. The woman who made Meghan cry is not a peacemaker. The woman who gave Meghan that stare, that evil stare, is no peacemaker. And that name is Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton is no peacemaker. She's not a peacemaker whatsoever. They enjoy the fact that the press is actively going after Harry and Meghan and leaving them alone. That's what William and Kate Middleton enjoy. They love seeing what's happening to Harry and Meghan. That's what they love. And I want to tell them this, that the evil plots against Harry and Meghan are being exposed one by one, and they will not succeed in destroying Harry and Meghan's marriage. They will not strip or remove a father from his wife and kids. They will not be able to succeed in doing that. And the world sees right through the palace PR machine. The world sees right through it. My family, what do you think about all of this? Kindly stay tuned to our next video. I want to hear your opinion about all of this, and love you always and forever. God bless you all. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Duchess Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Duchess Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.